I'm making this video because this is just something I need to get off my chest that's been bothering me for a while. At work, there's this one dude. I'm not gonna mention any names because there's a couple of people at work that do know my YouTube page and do watch, and I don't want them stumbling across this or anything. But there's this one dude at work that's been getting on my last nerve, to be honest with you, because at first he was cool and whatever. He didn't know that I wasn't trans. He thought I was a guy. And then he found out that I was trans, and then every time he can snap a joke on me or make fun of me for the fact that I'm trans, he takes the chance, and that shit's bothering me lately. It's pissing me off. At first it was okay, whatever. But now lately it's just we really bumped heads yesterday. Because it started out, I was in the first training group for Sony Ericsson. And because of that, we had a big celebration when we ended our training before we started, taking, chats and calls and whatever. And we have a picture of the original group that started, the account. And we have a bulletin board at work, and on that bulletin board we have the picture of us, the original group, the very first group, on that bulletin board. And back then, when I was in that training, I wasn't out as trans yet, so I still, wore a bra and, came to work as, just lesbian or whatever. And every single time I pass by, he sits in that row where the bulletin board is. He'll pass by and he goes, "Oh, who's that kid in that picture? That looks like a chick because it has boobs. Is that you?" And I'm I look at it, and everybody, people are they notice the tension. They all think that he's acting like a dick because they all think that it's unnecessary that he says shit like that, So yesterday, I was sitting next to my friend Julian, who's he had never met a trans person before. So when he found out that I was trans, he really started to get into it, and it really started to broaden his horizons. So I was showing him some YouTube channels of you guys. Sorry, I'm about to take a shower. Some YouTube channels of you guys, and just some people I have added to Facebook, how they've changed over the years. Being on scene, how dramatic the effect of hormones can be, not only on female to males, but also male to females. Cause I also have a couple of friends that are M to F. So, anyways, there was this one picture, this one guy that he looked he was really brolic. This guy was been on TV for about 10 years, weightlifter or whatever. He was brolic, and I was showing the picture to Julian, and this guy, he stands up from his cubicle and he goes, that didn't used to be a girl, that's a man right there. And I'm yeah, he is a man now. And he goes, what, that guy's trans? And I was yeah. He's then that's no man, that's just a nigga with a pussy. That's a chick, I don't care what you say, that's still a girl. And he's no offense or anything, but that's just my opinion. You was born with the pussy, then you a girl, that's it. And I'm okay then. So I was I wasn't gonna argue back, because honestly, I was doing what we call floor support, or one-upping, which is basically me being the supervisor on the floor. And I'm trying to impress my boss because I really wanted a promotion, so I wasn't gonna really snap back at him as much as I wanted to. But he kept talking shit, so I eventually said to him, "You know what? I've met many men, and even though they have dicks, I'm still 10 times more the man that they will ever be." And he looked at me whatever. So and he's always just pointing stupid shit out, because since I'm bi now, he's no, because with that picture thing on the billboard, I wish you could take that picture down just because of that shit. He's always mentioning no, because look, you have boobs there and whatever and blah 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 blah. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock, but do you have to point that out to everybody? I mean, it come on, seriously. So I hate that shit. That shit drives me crazy. I just want to I don't know, I'm almost thinking about going to complain to my boss, but it's it's not to the point where it's really harassment yet. I don't consider it really harassment yet. It's not something that truly offends me to the point where I feel I have to go report it or anything. If it does escalate though, I will go to my boss, and I will complain about that shit, because it's really starting to get on my nerves, and I just think it's unnecessary. Why would you do that to somebody just for the hell of it? What's the point of making fun of people just because? That's stupid. And I just think, he just wants the attention or whatever. And sad thing is, he's a grown ass man. This guy's not just like some kind of douchebag that's like in his 20s. This dude's like in his 40s, and he's like has like 3 kids. This guy's like a grown ass adult, and he acts like a fucking 12-year-old. So I don't know. That shit drives me crazy. But all right, I'm gonna be done ranting. I just needed to get this off my chest. Thanks for listening, guys. Peace.